Hello, in this video I would like to go over question 1 from the week 2 homework. In this question we're given a function, it's a product of two polynomials, a linear polynomial and a quadratic, and we're asked to find the derivative, general derivative at x, and then the derivative evaluated at 1. And now we'll have two ways to do this problem. The first way, so let's say method number 1, we could multiply the two functions and then use the power rule on the terms that result. So let's do that. So f of x is equal to 7x squared minus 3 times 4x plus 5. And when you apply FOIL to this, or distribution, you should get 28x cubed. That's when I multiply 7x squared times 4x, and then 7x squared times 5 gives us plus 35x squared minus then 12x, and then finally minus 15, right? So now I have that the function is equal to this longer polynomial, and now I can apply the power rule to each of these terms, right? So now I would say that f prime is going to be 3 times 28, right? So it would be 3 times 28x squared plus 2 times 35x minus the derivative of just when x to the first power here is just going to be the coefficient, negative 12, and the derivative of a constant is 0, so we don't need that term. So now let's just do the arithmetic here. So we get f prime is going to be what? That's going to be 60 plus 24 is 84x squared plus 70x minus 12. Okay. And that is the general derivative here. And then we want to find f prime evaluated at 1. So you just plug in 1 or substitute 1 for x. So it would be 84 times 1 squared plus 70 times 1 minus 12. Right? That gives you 84 plus 70 minus 12. And you can see that's going to give you what? 154 minus 12, which is 142. Okay? Okay, now the other method for doing this would be using the product rule. Okay, so what we're going to do then is remind ourselves what the product rule is. If you have a product of two functions, f times g, and you want to take their derivative, that's going to be f prime g plus g prime f. Okay, so we have a product here of these two functions, so of two functions, so we can use this product rule. This is the first function, right? 7x squared minus 3. So even though this is called f, if you just bear with me, I'm gonna call this f and this g so I can use this formula. So we have f is 7x squared minus 3, and we can do the power rule on this to get f prime, which is just going to be 14x. And then we have g is equal to 4x plus 5. That's a linear function. The slope of that function is the derivative. G prime is 4. So now we can plug it into this formula, right? So f, the capital, this function f prime of x is going to be this f prime g. So that's going to be 14x times 4x plus 5 plus g prime f, which is going to be 4 times 7x squared minus 3. And now we can just simplify by, multiplication. So distribution here, 14x times 4x will give us what? 56x squared plus 70x plus this is going to be 28x squared minus 12. Now combine the like terms, which are just these two terms, 28 and 56, so that gives us 70 plus 14, that gives us 84x squared plus 70x minus 12, which, if you recall, is the same exact derivative we got to begin with. Okay, so I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any more questions about this.